Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. Also check me out on Twitch as Floyd Mason. Maybe Ocarina, and I could just go in a forest. That'd be fun. Mask of Truth, dead. You'd love to see it. Piece of Triforce. I'll take it. Okay. Lost Woods, generic. Don't think. Go. There's also a boss key in here. I don't think I need to beat any bosses, so I'm not super worried about it. Let's go inside, wait for night, get the other adult Skulltula here. We'll go back, we'll go to the crater, we'll do some stuff. So I'll make myself a drink while I'm waiting. I still think I probably won't finish this today. I mean, it's going very well, but you know, it is a little tough for me to go like too long after work. I mean, it's especially when it's been a long week, which it has been. You know, it's month end. We're changing a lot of our processes. Things are really kind of tight. So. The hockey scores are what we wait. Don't really care. Well, so I don't really care who wins the NHL now because all the teams I like are out, but there's a lot of teams I don't want to win. So there's teams I'm hoping win because I don't want the other ones to win. So it'd be great if like Colorado, Winnipeg, who else would I be fine with? Carolina, one of those three. One of those three could win it. That'd be appreciated. Like, basically, like, screw Tampa. I feel like they were big cheaters when we played them, because I'm a big Panthers fan. Screw them. Screw Montreal, just because I'm also from Toronto, and, you know, I do cheer for Toronto. Screw the Bruins, just historically, I don't like them very much. Not a fan of the Islanders either, because they also cheated us last time we were in the playoffs. We just get cheated a lot. And Vegas, I feel gets so much help from the refs. Like, I don't feel like they're nearly as good. And, you know, like this year, I feel like Fleury's been unreal, so it's a little fairer. But, yeah. Aren't you from Boston? Well, I guess you just live there now. Yeah, screw the Bruins. To me, they're not the worst team in the league, but I feel like them and Philly get away with a lot of hack and slash stuff because they were brawlers in the 70s. And like people are just like, oh, that's how the Bruins play. It's like that's how the Bruins played 50 fucking years ago. Like, let it go. I hate the Islanders as well, and Tampa was doing the same shit. Is one of the most frustrating things I feel in hockey is interference, where our teams. So I am a Panthers fan. We have a lot of speed. That was kind of our thing. Was we can speed, we get the forecheck, we make you work for the puck. But what Tampa does is we chip it in, and then they just interfere with our fucking player, so that the defender has all the time in the world to play the puck. It's just like, cool, can you call that, please? Like, if we go to step around them and they grab us, that's a penalty right there. It's an easy call. Super easy. Super fucking easy. We step around them, they grab us with an open hand, penalty. And the refs are like, well, let's wait till they do it 7 or 8 more times before we call it. Like, we got away with a penalty or two. Like, we did some dirty stuff. The board in game 1 was very stupid. Definitely penalty. Not impressed with it. Suspension of 1 game felt fair. I feel like they had 2 very bad boards, but ours was worse. Like, I feel like ours was a 7 and theirs was a 6. So I get it. But still, like, fucking goddamn. Let's be big into hockey years ago. I followed our local team, Portland, Maine. CHL team. CHL team's the Bruins. Oh, was that the Providence Bruins? I believe. Because they never shut the hell up about Providence. I don't know. I used to live and like be like very, very good friends with a Bruins fan. And like I liked them okay back then. Like again too, like I hate teams by like players. Like I think Pasternak is one of the best players. Bergeron is one of the best players. Like mad respect for those two. And like, back with Tuca, yeah. And like Tuca's a fantastic goalie. I'm not gonna take anything away from him. But I'm also a Vancouver fan, and that's how I became a Panthers fan. And the series that when the Bruins won the Cup and beat Vancouver, Vancouver did an egregious penalty. Like they did a terrible penalty. The guy deserved to be suspended. He deserved to be kicked out of the playoffs. That was a cheap shot on Horton, who I really liked. He deserved to be out for the rest of the playoffs. But the problem was that the refs kind of went, okay, he's gone for the playoffs, and we're going to let the Bruins get away with manhandling the Vancouver for the rest of the game. So the Bruins just cheap shotted every good Vancouver player that game, and they let everything go. Like at one point, fucking Tim Thomas punched one of the Sedins in the face. He was in on a breakaway. He just punched him in the face. He didn't try to save the puck. He punched him in the goddamn face. And the refs went, well, Horton got hurt earlier, so we'll let that go. It's like that's not how sports work. Oh hell yeah! Halfway done, 50%. Oh, I'm missing one. I'm up to 16. Look at me go. Sorry, Leonard. Yeah, I mean, like, Tuukka Rask is he's a fantastic player. He got a lot of shit last year for leaving the bubble. Like, the Bruins fans thought they had a legitimate chance. They were never going to beat Tampa. But he left because his daughter was sick and like he wanted to be with her, and it's like, and people were mad at him about that. He's like, he got you a cop. Like, chill out. Like, like he wants to go be with his daughter during a pandemic. Like, chill. Like again, you can hate teams just because of the style they play, but still respect players. But yeah, Tampa is like, it's crazy to me because like we had Tampa fans calling my team garbage. They're like, you guys are garbage. You guys suck. We kick the crap out of you. And it's like, okay, you guys are 20 or how much are they over? They're like 20 million over the cap. It's like 17 million over the cap. Like they're 17 million over the cap. Which first of all, like they didn't break any rules, so sure, what, fine. But then they got away with like a bunch of stuff. Like in the first game, especially, they were taking so many cheap shots. Like they got away with a very clear board. They got away with they were just like every time they were starting something, like they'd send a guy off each, which was horseshit. Like one of the guys was literally trying to push Barkov's face into the ice, and Barkov got a penalty for pushing him off of him. And it's like, okay, and they're like, oh, you guys suck. It's like you guys got everything handed to you. I think I can argue that, like, yeah, we slashed Kucherov, and it's a cheap shot. It was a cheap shot. But 5 minutes before that, they were poking a guy spearing him with the edge of the stick, which is super dangerous as well. You take a hard stick right here, like that can cause a lot of damage. It's pretty cheap. Yeah, Boston is about the worst place to work for sports fans. They are awful. They're all just like super arrogant, and I wish they never won anything ever. again, like there's places I don't cheer for. Like Vegas, again, like I feel bad. Like one thing that annoys me about Vegas is that my team, Florida, has not had a lot of success, and we haven't done anything since '96. We've been pretty bad since '96. And then Vegas came in and they're killing it. But like Vegas got so like the expansion rules didn't make any sense. Like they basically got a third line player off each team, and like nowadays in the NHL, a third liner like is good. Like third liners are good. Like they can play in your first line a lot of times. They're just usually developing, or guys who were on first lines and like are kind of older now. So they got all these good players, which was insane. And then the first year they were in the playoffs, the refs wouldn't call a penalty on them. And like they got the penalty, like it's questionable that one, the 5-minute major that cost them the game, but I think it was a super cheap shot. Like the whole argument's like, oh, they didn't mean to hit him. It's like you have a guy teetering and the other guy pushed him over onto his head. He knew what he was doing. He knew that was going to be a cheap shot, and because he got hurt, I'm totally fine with 5-minute major. That guy took a risk, taking a shot at a vulnerable player, got kicked out. They let in 3 goals, which is not the ref's fault. They stuck garbage on the PK. But like they just seem to get so much help from the refs, and it's frustrating because I don't think they're that good, but they've always been in a weak division, so they get pretty far. Like the Pacific's is garbage, has been forever. It's just the way it is. And next year it's not going to be any better. It's just a trash. What do you got? Okay, I'll take a flyer. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just gapped out for a minute there. I was just running through the cycle. Yeah, okay. So let's actually run all the way back down because I gotta buy something in the store and see what 20 skulls is. So yeah, I mean, like again, I think Colorado deserves it. I think Colorado's by far the best team. I'm gonna be real pissed if Tampa wins it because they were such arrogant little pricks. They're being so dirty and then like lost their minds over a slash. Like when 5 minutes ago they were doing something just as bad, and 10 minutes before that they were cross-checking Huberto to his face, and they're like, "Oh my god, a slash! Kick Florida out of the league. We're crybabies." Like I can live. Like the Islanders won it, sure. Their goalie's been good. I'm not a huge fan of them, but they got some good players. Barzal's a really good player. I mean, they have Trotz. He's a fantastic coach. So you can't get like too upset at them. Vegas, I hope just got, like one thing also about Vegas is they're not exposed at the new expansion draft. So they have all this young talent. Like they got all these young players for nothing, and now they don't even give one up like everyone else. Like that's trash. Like that makes no sense. Like that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like the league's like, oh, they're exempt because they're new. And it's like, right, they have more playoff wins than like 5 other teams in their history. So why are they exempt? Because they're new. At least this year, like our old GM fucked up. Like we should have never lost Marchessault. We should have given them, like they had taken Riley. Who cares? He's been good there, but I think he's only okay. Keeping Petrovic was insane. I mean, like at the time, I thought it was a decent idea, not for Marchessault, but I was like, yeah, like our defense is a little weak. Like Petrovic is not a bad player, and then he sucked from there on out. Awful, just awful. What was I doing here? All right, I'm gonna go to the store and buy something. So we're gonna go buy something here. Go back to Temple. We will go to Kid and go up to Jen. Boom. Another piece. JT. How much is that key again? I mean, May as well. Unfortunate, I was just there, but you know, it's like 2 items. So. And yeah, I mean, with Canada, I don't like. It'd be nice, like honestly, if either Canadian team won, I'd be happy just because then people would shut up about Canada. I do think their division was the weakest, though. I think the Canadian teams right now suck. I thought Toronto was the best, but like, boy, did they not show it in the playoffs. So, what do I know? But you know, I've been really cool with Winnipeg winning. I did not like the hit. At first, I was kind of okay with it. I was like, it's not great. It's not great. It might be a game. And the more I've watched, I'm like, yeah, it's cheap. If you know, and like, I feel like people are downplaying it because it's a Montreal guy who's not a well-known player. I feel if he'd done that on a star, people would be losing their minds. Like even Winnipeg would be like, ooh, yeah. But that looked gross. But it's great because then you get on the Instagram things. People are like, oh, it's clean. Yeah, it's, you know, he's just trying to keep the puck in the stands. Like, first of all, the puck's in the net. It was in the net. He knew it was in the net. Yeah, absolutely. He knew he wasn't getting there. He never even looked at it. He knew he wasn't playing the puck. So he was just burying a guy for scoring. Secondly, I watch a podcast guy talks a lot about hockey, and he's like, no, because everyone's like, oh, check the rule books. Like, that's totally legal. And like, literally in the rule books, like, they're like, it's just like, yeah, if a guy takes a run at somebody, that's basically what it says. They're like, oh, you know, he let up, you know. Yeah, he skated hard up until 3 strides away, then he glided into him. It's like, yeah, that's a charge. He went a long distance directly straight at a guy to hit him. Charge. So, I don't know. It's unfortunate. I don't think that's Shifley's play. I think he was just frustrated. It wasn't thinking. 4 games seemed harsh. I think 1 or 2 was enough, but it's just one of those hits. Like they actually, I swear, like maybe I'm just forgetting this, but I swear that they made those hits around the net illegal a couple of years ago, like a while back, just because like the same time as they did icing, just because it's so, like players coming around the back of the net cannot protect themselves, so you can't just like they kind of said you can't just barrel into them like that. Because it's, they're coming around the net, and if you're going, you can, like, hit them. But if you body check them, they're literally going to bounce into the boards. There's nowhere else for them to go. So if they're doing a around the net thing, like, you kind of just got to let them go. But I could be dreaming on that one. Maybe that's not something that exists. So we're collecting money. We're going to do Bomb Chew Bowling first. It'd be cool if I could find my Uber. That'd be real cool. Who knows? I'm doing stuff tomorrow afternoon as well, but I tend to get up super early on weekends for no reason. So if I get up early, maybe I'll finish this and start the other one. We'll see. Because again, I could get into it. I could finish the Link to the Past then on Sunday. It's been kind of neglecting streams, so I want to get in as many as I can. I missed my Tuesday one this week, which is a bummer, but boy, was I tired. Yeah, that was my hockey rant. Pretty big unnecessary rant. I'm a pretty big fan. I'm bummed my team lost. But, I think we'll have a lot of our players back. We'll have Ekblad back next year. Our young rookie goalie has shown that he's got some serious skill. So a lot of people are saying to start him already. I think we still kind of have Bobrovsky as our starter, work him in so as to not like ruin his confidence and all that. I think this is lined up. Just need that chicken out of the way. Oh, that's gonna hit the front one. Dang. Now the chicken's back. Whew, okay, that's good, right? Yeah. You know, and like, hopefully we can keep our players. Like, I think we have to re-sign Declare. He's a little spotty at times, but he has a lot of skill with a full training camp and stuff, and like the year experience like him, Verhaeghe, and Barkov should make a really good top line. Yeah, the chicken. I'm really bad at Bouncy Bowling. I only look good because I've played this so many times. I think I want to practice, but water temple. All right, let's just get out of here. One thing about this run as well is the Gerudo letter is locked at the top of fire. So unless I get a ton of fire keys, that's it. That ain't happening. Okay, so off to the lake. Off to the lake, off to Jabu. Oh. Oh, hopefully I got that sound off on time. Hurt, hit my tongue. Hey, Pop. It's a bummer I don't have the bug clearing yet. Be nice to do these 2 bug checks all over here, but oh, look. Again, we're at 18. I know where 5 more are, right? I think there's, well, hold on. There's still one in Kakariko store, one on 30. Gonna get one out here. So maybe only number 3. But also, like, Spirit's path to gold, so the game assumes I'm gonna get Spirit at some point. Yeah, GTG is probably blocked. I can't imagine I go high fire and then go there. You know, especially when I, in theory, probably need like 8 more. So I can do diving in the lab too, which I may as well do. Like, I have iron boots, so I can get the Skulltula later, but why not do it now, just in case it's something good. I really need that Ocarina. The Ocarina is really slowing me down. As soon as I get Ocarina, I can do a lot of stuff as adults. Yeah. I think I'm like 1 piece away now from an extra heart, so it's not the worst. Again, I can get into water, but it's just like, what's the point kind of deal. I don't have Zelda, so I can't do much. I do have 2 keys, but I don't have the long shot. So I don't know. Like, I can go in water and not do much, is basically my point. 3 checks. Alright, Zora's Domain. Here we go. Big items. Let's go see the store first, because I got a ton of money. Oh, fake slingshot. Or I guess a slingshot upgrade. Spirit Temple Key. Yeah, better buy that. Just because I know, again, Spirit is with Hero. Or Path to Gold, whatever. It's too much. Yeah, we'll buy those. Those quick. Oh. Go do diving, and then that should give us almost enough to do it. Not that I need bomb shoes, but don't hurt. Don't hurt to get them. Here you go, boss. Spirit Temple, way to hero. Good to know. Nailed it. Oh, what a tough challenge. Whew. Fish. One thing that does suck is, again, like, if you don't go turn this in right now, like, if you go in here, you talk to, like, the king again, or you do, like, the torch run, he's just like, oh, yeah, you didn't do the dive game. Such a prick. Alright, okay. That I don't mind at all. So I can go. Technically, I can go finish off Dodongo. I still need a couple bomb shoes, but you know, not too shabby. And again, if Spirit's way the hero, like, I might need 2 to get in. Okay, 26. So we will just quickly get 5 more rupees. Buy the bomb shoes, because why not? You know, I always get money as a kid. But yeah, I mean, you know, we're still getting like intermittent Triforce pieces here and there, but definitely, as I said, like, we hit the jackpots early, and now it's slowed down. But I'm pretty close to 30, which is 1. I can go by once I clear this bottle out, I can go by 2 well, I guess, sorry, only one more in Kakariko and some keys. We can go back up, you know, after this we're going back to Adult for sure. We can go into Fire a little deeper. We can go into Water, do a couple checks. So, Ocarina, I feel like the Ocarina's got me soon. like 3 keys for Forest, and sorry, a song like, come on. Okay. Weird. 2 slingshots are up here. Oh, is that Fire Temple's way here? Path of Cold Fire Temple. Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Let's do this, then do Fire Temple, because there's Fire or Ice, but Fire's gonna win out on that one. Alright, I'm going to take a quick second here to go see Man the Horse, and I will be right back. I didn't even see myself get full bullets either. I don't remember when that happened, but that's amazing. So yeah, we'll do this, then we'll go to Fire, and we'll kind of see where we're at that point. I think I'll probably call it there. Honestly, I'm starting to get pretty hungry. So, it takes like half hour, 40 minutes to decide what you want and have it delivered and all that. So, usually I try to like not go past 10. Yeah, actually, let's just so I know, because like this is like literally half the items. If you come back, so we got a key and a boss key, so not bad items there. Ouch. There's a piece. Jabu's path of gold. Everywhere's path of gold today. Oh, I'm at 20. I missed another one. All right, we're 2/3 done. Man, like, it's just that like feeling that it's doable. Like I'm close. Come on, yeah, nice. This is a game too. Like, I'd love to try and speedrun at some point. It's just that like, again, I'm not good at like quick movements. Like, yeah, I can do the backwards run, but like you gotta learn how to do like the bomb runs, because that's what I'd never do the glitch one. I'm not big on the glitch runs. They're not interesting to me at all, honestly. Like, that's cool. Like, I find it very cool that people learn how to manipulate the game and like you do a series of things and it skips you right at the end. Like, that's cool. I'm never gonna do that. I have no interest in learning that. No interest in running that way. Any game with too many skips is immediately off my list. Oh no, I'm short rupees. Oh no, that's not good. Let's see if I leave her here. Well, let's take her upstairs, then we'll do a loop. But because I got that Triforce piece there, I don't want to leave something to go check. Look at this. Like, relax. I got you. Old Lonk has you. So we'll do the checks up here, or it's checks. Check 1 or 2 items up here. Can't remember. I think it's 2. Oh, M5. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. It is much appreciated. How's your night going? Okay, that's what I thought. Can't fight him. tell you that if I somehow beat this tonight, which I don't think is going to happen, but it could, then tomorrow I'll be working on my stretch bot running. Which, you know, I might stream just for the fun of it. Like, you know, I don't think you guys really need to see like my thought process. Like, I'd rather wait and kind of stream like the run. But right now, I'm just with StretchBot. I'm just worried about beating it. So finding again, you need to be either 17 levels and get 2, and then 1 level and get 1, or 16 levels and get 3, and 2 levels to get 2, which seems like the easier thing to do. Nice, good. We'll go on to next. Definitely to me the 16, 2, and 2, because you have to be 18 either way. So I'm going to get the 16 levels that I can get the 3 cogs in the fastest. Those are going to be my levels. And then I'm going to, then I'm going to see what level, the next 2 levels I can get the 2 the fastest. And then that's going to be my kind of base route. My original first route, that's what I do. Then I'm going to have to look into like the power-ups and like, you know, do some runs, see how much scrap I get, how many power-ups that gives me. To see if I can save time in any levels by getting certain power-ups. Money, please. Money, please. Money, please. Not great. I don't know if these guys give you any money either. Come on, just a few. Spare a few rupees. There we go. Okay. Come on, give me some money too, please. Money, money, money. Come on. Oh, it's gone. Now I might miss this as well. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, we'll go back out. We'll fight them again. See if I can get another 5er. Again, I'm probably not going to come back to Jabu. I mean, forget the boomerang, maybe, but we're already at 20. You guys get money? Shit, I can't even hurt you. Never mind. Oh, they get money. I didn't think they did because the first time none of them did. Ooh, one more. Finally got that one. There it is. Alright, let's go pay that dude and off the fire. Dude. One thing, I know I say it a lot, but I want to look into like layouts to kind of have like better setup for my screens and stuff. At some point I might. I know I say it every time, but one day I'll buy a mic. What a day that'll be. Alright, let's see if this guy's worth the time I put into it. Ooh, slow down. Fun. Not really. Not really. Okay. I'm just gonna save quit twice. times it's probably faster. Well, actually, probably not. The second time, I'll just run out. Okay. Alright. Again, only 10 more. I know where 3 are. 2 are, 3 are. I guess I know where 2 are, and I know 2 are. Thanks for watching. Please click to check out my other videos, like and subscribe, and come by Twitch under Floyd Mason to join my live streams.